Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good morning, Jevonnah. I have no idea why I'm doing that. Jevonnah Ellison. I think I'm going with what is most accurately Jehovah. I'm so that it's playing in my mind.
Yeah, I have a funny
Jevonnah.
story. Yeah, I have a funny story about that. A lot of people said the same thing, so that's why I got the nickname Lady J, because a
Ooh,
lot of people, said the same thing.
wow, amazing. So tell me, how are you going on this wonderful, beautiful morning?
Oh, this is the day the Lord has made, and I am rejoicing in it. Doing great.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
Wow. I would have to say my ability to connect and have an intimate, deep relationship with others. I truly believe in relationships are the currency to just having a healthy and happy life, and just having the ability to connect with others has been one of those amazing skills I'm so grateful for.
Who did you learn this skill from?
My mom is the most outgoing person you would ever meet. She never meets a stranger, and she's always inspiring and encouraging somebody else. So she was my greatest teacher and still is.
Amazing. Ah, it's amazing how they pass on almost organically
Yeah,
their talent. It's amazing. Why will you continue to
yeah.
repeat this skill?
Well, I feel that she gave me that, and that skill has really, Angel, made me rich in so many ways. It's so true. People don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. And I remember when Mama was sick, and when she was getting ready to leave the hospital, she had connected with so many of the doctors and nurses there that when it was time for her to leave, they all gave her a standing ovation when we were wheeling her out in the wheelchair, because she had connected with so many of them. And even when she was sick, she was still pouring into others. And I just think that's amazing.
Hmm. And I mean, just to, this is probably a plug for the podcast a bit, but I really think I've uncovered something. But I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, it's her conversations that
Mhm.
really increased the ability to connect with these people.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Her conversations, her boldness, and her ability not to just talk about herself, but to really put the spotlight on others, like you're doing here.
Yeah, it's really amazing the power of a conversation. I'm totally intrigued here. It's really amazing. Just share with me one other thing that you've done consistently over the past 3 years, please.
Consistently over the past 3 years, I have consistently inspired and empowered my clients, and I've consistently exercised every morning, 5 days out of the week. And that has really helped give me the energy to keep up with the growing business.
How does it make you feel?
Ah, I can always tell when I don't do it, and it makes me feel amazing, gives me energy. A lot of people say, "Well, I won't have time to exercise. I don't have time for all of that. It'll take my energy." But exercise and taking care of your body actually gives you energy. So, if you're an entrepreneur listening, I encourage you. If it's just walking, do something to get the blood flowing.
Share and with us a bit more of what Jevonnah does, please. In terms of, I remember when we were at dance that my wife got one of your books and she was pretty excited. that. Tell us about all that you've done. And there has been a great transformation, even with what you have done and what you've achieved and what you are helping others achieve.
Yeah, thank you. That book was called Love Letters for Leading Ladies. And it's a collection of prayers and devotions for women who lead. Oftentimes, that can be a lonely place, a place of misunderstanding. And so I really felt called and inspired to help other women in leadership know that they're not alone and that somebody really understands. Today, I'm blessed to run a thriving coaching practice as an author, a speaker, and a leading coach. And I have an online business school called Maximum Potential Academy. Because, Angel, deep down inside, most people know that they're meant to do something more with their lives, but they're either overwhelmed, stuck, or just, just frustrated about what direction to go in next. So my online business school called Maximum Potential Academy is for entrepreneurs who are ready to break out of the rut and watch their business thrive while keeping God first in the process.
Amazing. Wow. That's amazing. So why would you suggest that someone do what you've done?
You have to live a life authentic to you. It's good to model others and watch what others are doing, but never be a carbon copy of somebody else. Be you, do you. And author Bronnie Ware shares of the top 10 regrets of the dying that I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself and not the one other people expected me to live. And I am committed to helping as many people as I can blossom where they're planted right now in their lives and live a life that is true to who they are and not the one other people try to make them be.
Love that. All right, my dear. Well, we are having fun. Let's have some more fun. And let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water.
I love it.
Tell me, I keep saying Jevonnah. Am I doing it correct when I say Jevonnah?
Okay. That's fine.
What is that correct? I'm so passionate about correct names. Is it Jevonnah? It's Jevonnah, right?
Jevonnah, right?
Jevonnah.
Some people call me Lady J, but it's Jevonnah as well, because a lot of people couldn't say it when I first came to my new church. They would get it mixed up with Jehovah, and I'd have to tell them, no, there's only one Jehovah. And so those that couldn't say it, they just said, okay, Lady J.
Jevonnah. All right. All right. I think I'll go with Lady J for this one. Lady J, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that question. My earliest childhood memory was going with Mama to the food bank. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, we would go to the food bank and we would get canned goods and all sorts of boxes of food and bread. And we would stock up all these grocery bags, put them in the back seat of the car. And then we would go into the neighborhood and we would leave groceries at the front doorstep of maybe a widow or a single mother. And just that to me ingrained, God, I have so many memories about that. Mama taught us the importance of giving to others and the importance of not just reflecting on what you need, but giving others what they need. And that was a great, great memory. I'll never forget it.
I love it. You said that, and immediately what came to thought is in terms of some people, they attempt to teach others, and I've heard time and time again, hey, it's hard to teach someone on an empty stomach. And feed their needs first, and then you're able to teach them. And as well, it really is indicative of your grandmother walking the talk, right?
Absolutely.
She wasn't just talking, giving. She walked the talk, and I love that.
She walked the talk. Mama walked the talk. Yeah. And I remember one lady, came to the door and the groceries were there and she just started crying and crying. And Mama, we came in and we prayed with her. And I mean, just the transformation that happens when you not only say you're going to pray for somebody, but then you meet a tangible need that they have as well.
Totally agree. It's amazing how she taught you, right? It said more is caught than taught, and she definitely understood that, and she was kind and caring enough. In
Yeah.
fact, she was insightful enough to see that you needed to get that gift, right?
Yes, I'm so grateful for it.
Look at what you've become.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
So if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Wow, when I was 12. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there was this group called DC Talk. I get so tickled just thinking about it. There is this group called DC Talk, and they had a song that had just come out called Jesus is Just All Right with Me. And I love this song. I played it over and over again, and that had to be one of my favorite early childhood songs.
Amazing, amazing. Right, my friend. Well, we have arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. Jevonnah. Ooh, I got it.
You got
it? Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes, absolutely. I in the lives of my clients, and I also am a godmother to several young ladies, and I choose a group of them to pour into every year. So I really believe it's our responsibility to do that.
Are you married?
I am.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you believe in God?
I absolutely do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I strongly believe in the power of masterminds.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No way.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you how to work the remote.
Wow.
Maybe at a very basic level, I could. 3 hours a week? Not likely. It's very rare.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 hours a day or less than 8 hours a day?
I try to limit screen time to my working office hours. If I am having, that FaceTime, it's usually a podcast of some sort. So that's usually, or an audiobook.
All right. This was great. Great pleasure. Jevonnah, before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Yes. Keep going for your dreams. You are authentically and divinely called for such a time as this. And don't compare your life to anybody else's life. Live the life that God has given you on purpose and for purpose.
Love it. Jevonnah Ellison, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Amazing audience. Before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, a focus on diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.